23 Ekim 2023 kardeş cumhuriyetlerden Kazakistan Cumhuriyeti Bükreş Büyükelçiliği'nin kutlama etkinliğindeyiz. Kazakistan Cumhuriyet Günü kutlanıyor. Şimdi Sayın Büyükelçimiz bize bugünle ilgili açıklamalarda bulunacak. Buyurun efendim.
Okay, I'm really very glad that we right now celebrating the National Day of Kazakhstan and Romania. I came first in April and well, with this time I'm just celebrating first time in Romania, and I would say that we just made a lot of good things within this short period of time, and our presidents met each other in New York, and we're expecting very important visits to Romania. So things getting better and better day by day.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Teşekkür
Oldu mu?
ederim. Oldu. Teşekkür ederim.
High flying, exploring new opportunities, never standing still. Then it's time for a new day to begin, and the sun rises high. Again, Chimkent, the gem of southern Kazakhstan.
Тәуелсіздігі жолындағы алғашқы қадамы болды. Сондықтан бұл күннің тарихи маңызы зор. Doamnelor și domnilor, dragi invitați, mă bucur să vă urez bun venit în această seară. Bine ați venit la recepția noastră pentru a sărbători Ziua Națională a Republicii Kazakhstan. La 25 octombrie 1990 a fost adoptată Declarația Suveranității de Stat a Kazahstanului. Declarația a fost primul pas către independența Kazahstanului. Prin urmare, această zi are o mare semnificație istorică. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask your attention. I would like to ask the Ambassador of the Republic of Kazakhstan, His Excellency Mr. Yelikali, and the Minister of Energy, co-chairman of the Kazakh-Romanian Intergovernmental Commission, Mr. Sebastian Burduja, and the State Secretary of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Iulian Fota, to proceed to the stage.
Evet. Dışişleri Bakanlığı Devlet Sekreteri, Romanya Hükümeti'nin temsilcisi,
Dorim să deschidem recepția
Büyükelçisi.
noastră ascultând imnurile Republicii Kazahstan și ale României. We want to open our reception by listening to the anthems of the Republic of Kazakhstan and Romania. Biz qabıldığımızda Kazakistan Respublikası және Rumaniyanın әнұрандарını тыңдау арқылы ашқымыз келеді.
Yeah.
community, Kazakh compatriots, dear guests, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all and express my gratitude for participating in today's event dedicated to the celebration of the Republic Day of Kazakhstan. October 25th, a day of unique significance as it marks the pivotal moment in 1991 when Kazakhstan declared its sovereignty. This declaration was more than a political statement. It signaled the nation's commitment to its people to carve out a destiny reflecting their aspiration and cultural identity. Since gaining independence, Kazakhstan has made a rapid leap forward in its political, social, and economic development. These successes have been achieved thanks to the efforts of the entire Kazakh people, their tolerance and wisdom, and respect for every citizen, regardless of the social status, nationality, and religion. Allow me to briefly tell you about the political and socio-economic situation in the country, as well as about the state of prospects of Kazakh-Romanian cooperation. The last few years have been especially transformative for Kazakhstan. The country has achieved substantial progress in its democratization journey, exemplified by the implementation of wide-ranging political and social reforms initiated by President Ekim Cumhuriyet Günü. Laws have been adopted to promote multi-partyism, political competition, and pluralism of opinion in line with the formula: strong president, powerful parliament, and accountable government. Thanks to its progressive and dynamic development, peace-loving and proactive foreign policy, today Kazakhstan is a responsible and respected actor of the world. Our country has rightfully become a recognized leader in the field of nuclear disarmament and a vigorous moderator in the dialogue of cultures, religions, and civilizations. In realizing economic and social transformation within the country. Today, Kazakhstan stands tall as the biggest economy in Central Asia. Since gaining sovereignty, the nation has witnessed the tremendous rise in living standards, with its citizens experiencing improved health, education, and overall quality of life. September 1st, our president delivered his annual State of the Nation address titled Economic Course of a Just Kazakhstan. We have launched a new economic model. Among other priorities, our focus is on developing a manufacturing sector, as well as capacities in science and technology. Looking ahead and summarizing, I would like to note that the main goal of the planned reforms is stable economic growth of 6-7% in order to double the volume of the national economy to 450 billion by 2029. Last year, Kazakhstan's exports increased by almost 40%, while the energy sector still accounting for a significant portion of our GDP. We're increasing our efforts in diversifying our economy. With growth in sectors such as automotive, pharmaceutical, metal processing, and engineering, Kazakhstan continues to attract significant foreign investment thanks to an exceptionally favorable business environment. We, with the second largest proven oil reserves in Eurasia, Kazakhstan is a major supplier of energy to global markets. With 70% of our oil exports going to the European Union, we are ready to expand our export opportunities and contribute to mitigating the global energy crisis. Having the biggest uranium production and exports share in the world of more than 40%, we have proven to be a reliable, long-term supplier of nuclear fuel components, uranium powders, and fuel pellets for nuclear power plants around the world on very competitive terms. The global demand for critical raw materials and rare earth metals is expected to quadruple by 2040. We have vast opportunities to supply strategic goods in light of the shortage of critical commodities globally. We rank 6th in natural reserves, deposits, and 10th in terms of total mineral production, excluding oil and gas. Today we can offer more than 60 deposits of precious and non-ferrous metals for exploration and development. We account for 11% of the global titanium market. Our partners already include Boeing, Airbus, General Electric, and many others. Kazakhstan is ready to act as a regional hub for food supplies. My country, as the world's 7th largest grain producer, is the bread basket of Central Asia. We have all the necessary resources, infrastructure, and logistics for this. Kazakhstan is ready, already is a reliable link through which around 80% of land traffic between Asia and Europe passes. The Trans-Caspian International Transport Corridor route, the so-called Middle Corridor, can significantly strengthen East-West cooperation. This route will increase the pace of trade between the most important markets by almost halving the time needed to transport goods by sea. Over the past 33 years, the people of Kazakhstan have worked to build a stable, prosperous, and inclusive society. In gaining sovereignty, we sought to establish good neighboring relations with all countries of the world. I would like to note that Romania was one of the first countries to recognize our independence. Since the establishment of diplomatic relations, Kazakhstan and Romania have achieved a high level of cooperation. An active political dialogue has been established. Our countries constructively interact in multilateral format within the framework of international organizations as the UN and the OSCE. We view Romania as an important bridge to the European Union. Mutual cooperation is taking shape within the framework of the enhanced partnership and cooperation agreement with the EU, as well as the EU strategy for Central Asia. The high level of partnership was also confirmed during the conversation between President Tokayev and President Iohannis on the sideline of the 78th session of the UN General Assembly in September. The positive growth of Romanian economy is important for us, as Romania is Kazakhstan's #1 trading partner in Eastern Europe and ranks 5th in Europe and 11th in the world. The figures are really impressive. Thus, in January-August 2023, trade turnover amounted to $1.9 billion, which is 32.3% more than in the same period of the previous year. At the same time, trade turnover is forecasted to grow by 3.3 billion at the end of the year. Also, to develop trade relations, we intend to diversify the structure of Kazakhstan's exports to Romania. In addition to oil, we can and have to increase export-import in other spheres up to 500 million. An effective platform for Kazakh-Romanian interaction is the Intergovernmental Commission on Trade, Economic, Scientific and Technical Cooperation. This format from year to year proves its effectiveness and is a link in building a constructive dialogue between the regions of our countries. Moreover, agreements were reached on the establishment of a joint working commission on international cargo transportation, as well as the intention to link the ports of Aktau and Constanța in Romania, located on the Traseka and Trans-Caspian international transport trade routes. Thus, over 15 years, Kazakh International Company is the largest investment asset in Europe, and we will continue to work in this direction, further strengthening our economic and social ties for the benefit of both countries. Thus, I see many opportunities for cooperation in Romania, and I am sure we will be able to identify mutually acceptable areas of cooperation in trade and investment, technology transfer, agriculture, tourism, transport and green economy, IT technologies, education, and of course, culture. In closing, I express my gratitude to all who came to share this solemn event with us, and I wish you all good health and success and prosperity. I thank the staff of the embassy for their job in organizing the event. I thank very much my dear Honorable Consul in Cluj, Mr. Verola, he's all the way here. And of course, in Constanza, Madame Martin, for their tremendous job involved. I thank my dear spouse, Dana, for your help and advice and assistance, and my big shout out to the management staff of the hotel. Thank you very much.
The next speech will be given by the Minister of Energy, Mr. Sebastian Burduja. În continuare va ține un discurs Ministrul Energiei, domnul Sebastian Burduja.
Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador, Mr. State Secretary, Mr. General Secretary, Mr. Presidential Advisor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's a wonderful occasion to share this evening with you tonight. And as a politician, as a minister, I am sometimes in the position of making speeches, which is not always easy.
A leading role in coordinating the Met guidelines of our bilateral cooperation, it is played by the Joint Intergovernmental Commission of Economic, Trade, Technical and Scientific Cooperation, which is convened periodically in Bucharest or Astana. Ladies and gentlemen, the excellent political relations between our countries and the willingness for further cooperation in key domains have been reconfirmed during the recent meeting held of President of Romania, Klaus Iohannis, with the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Ekim Cumhuriyet Günü, on 19th of September 2023 in New York. We have not only a very good political dialogue with Kazakhstan, but also numerous sectoral contacts between different central and local institutions. Productive exchanges take place in the field of energy, trade, small and medium enterprises, transport, agriculture, water and environment, communication, digital infrastructure, education, culture and tourism. Education and people-to-people contacts are key elements supporting mutual understanding and helping promote values shared by our countries, building bridges and facilitating exchanges in areas that surpass distance and geography. There is an increasing interest that we welcome from institutions and experts from both sides to intensify cooperation in the field of education, science and culture. Ladies and gentlemen, Romania attaches great importance to developing the connectivity between Europe and Central Asia. The EU strategy for Central Asia, adopted during the Romania's presidency of the European Union Council in 2019, has put forward a bold, articulated vision in this respect. Let me mention that today, at this very moment, the works of EU Central Asia ministerial meeting are underway in Luxembourg, with Minister Luminița Dovescu and Murat Nutler attending. Ambassador, ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to wish you success in your capacity of Ambassador of the Republic of Kazakhstan to Romania. I hope we will be able, during your tenure, to further expand and diversify the friendly and fruitful cooperation between Romania and Kazakhstan for the benefit of our countries. Once again, I congratulate you all diplomats of the Embassy on the occasion of the Republic Day of Kazakhstan. We wish you full success in your endeavors. Thank you very much, and I hope that you will enjoy this beautiful reception, which very generously is hosted for us. And before finishing my short intervention, on a very personal note, I want to express my gratitude for Ambassador Ali for mentioning the figures who are defining, I think in a perfect way, how important this relationship between Kazakhstan and Romania is. Ambassador Ali just a few minutes ago said that we are partner number 1 in Eastern Europe, partner number 5th in Europe, and partner number 11 in North. Diplomats are close and permanent contact with us, and they are doing also their best, Romania and Kazakhstan, to be in this situation of strategic partners and of two countries having so close relations. So once again, Ambassador Ali, my personal appreciation for your colleagues in Astana, and again, all the best with this occasion of the National Day of Kazakhstan. Thank you very much.
after the reception came to the end. Dear guests, have a pleasant stay and enjoy the buffet. Thank you.